Have you ever wondered what happens to water after we finish using it?
Do you think it vanishes into thin air?
Nah, it's converted to a different form of energy and is used up till eternity. This can be explained through the
First
first law
Law
of
of
thermodynamics.
Thermodynamics.
Before we begin explaining the first law of thermodynamics, we should know that it is a version of the law of conservation of energy but made for thermochemistry. We should know first what the law of conservation of energy is.
The idea dates back to ancient Greece when famous Greek philosopher Thales of Miletus from 550 BC stated in his universal system that nothing is created nor destroyed.
But the law of conservation was first proposed and tested by a French natural philosopher, Amélie Chapelain, to which she came to the conclusion that energy can neither be created nor destroyed. Rather, it can only be transferred and transformed from one form to another.
But what exactly does this mean? Let me show you through Julio's example on how chemical energy converts into potential energy, which in will convert into kinetic energy.
As you can see in the video, the banana that I am about to eat contains chemical energy. As I eat the banana, the chemical energy will be converted into potential energy that will be stored inside my body. And now, that potential energy that's stored in my body will now be converted into kinetic energy through the motion of jump roping. Without the transfer of the initial chemical energy, I would be unable to do this motion.
Hi guys! If you don't understand what is the law of conservation of energy is yet, I have another example for you. Let's go!
Me too! I have an example also.
In this example, the kinetic energy from the motion of their arms is transferred to the ball pen, allowing it to move.
Now that we know what is the law of conservation of energy is and how it works, let us now explain this in thermochemistry with the first law of thermodynamics. What is the first law of thermodynamics? This can be explained in the formula internal energy equals Q plus W, where E refers to internal energy, Q refers to the heat, and W is the work done. Don't understand it yet? Here's Julio to explain more.
So what does this all mean? Internal energy, heat, work? Let us break it down to make it easier to understand.
There are three types of energy within a system: potential energy, kinetic energy, and internal energy. But today, we're going to be focusing on internal energy. Internal energy is similar to kinetic and potential energy, but it refers to the random movement of molecules. Take this dumbbell for example. On the surface, it isn't moving, but if we look at it microscopically, its particles are moving. So basically, internal energy is the energy found in the movement of molecules. What is heat? Check out this example. Furthermore, heat refers to the thermal flow of energy. Now, what is the meaning of work? Check out this example. And then, work refers to any type of energy that is not heat. Now, let's explain the equation and internal energy equals the Q plus W.
Since internal energy is the energy within a system, and heat and work are the energy found outside the system, the equation means that the change in internal energy is equal to the sum of heat transfer into a system and the work done by the system. This simply states that the change in energy inside the system is equal to the transfer of heat energy into a system plus the work done. Now that we got that out of the way, do you still remember our opening question? Does water disappear after we use it? No, water does not disappear into thin air. After we use water, there are countless places where the water we use is used up and converted into different forms of energy. It evaporates and goes back to the clouds and is converted into potential energy that one day will be released through precipitation. Then, once precipitation happens, that potential energy is converted into kinetic energy as the raindrops fall on bodies of water around the world. The kinetic energy transferred into the bodies of water will once again become potential energy, but this time, it is collected by people again and used for hydropower. This water will then be converted to mechanical or electrical energy that we use daily. The infinite water cycle is a perfect example for the first law of thermodynamics, as it states that energy cannot be destroyed nor created, it can only be transferred. Water truly embodies this, as the water we once used to finish using up comes back to us again through a different form of energy. That's a wrap. That's it for the first law of thermodynamics. Thanks for watching and have a nice day.